Okay, the stream has started, so welcome to a second adventure of the Emma Storm campaign as part of Distant Worlds 2. I hope you guys are ready for another adventure.
We
Sure are.
Absolutely.
Okay, basically, what happens when you got a campaign is a case of you have a between adventure role and you have a shopping list. What they are depends on the shopping list depends on what the GM decides to put in. It could be discounted items or it could be rare items which you wouldn't normally find in the game. The between adventures, they're in the core book, page 727, and it's basically just the different ones like from safe trading, bounty hunting, and so on. So I'm just going to start from the left to the right. Commander Silversheen, did you want to buy anything from the shopping list, which I've just posted in the chat window? That's for the between adventure shopping list. You can have 2 of those items.
I do. So we made quite a bit of money last session, so I'm interested in picking up that assistant computer hack basic, which gives us a +2 computer skill to access a computer. That sounds good. I'd like the laser rifle, a stab vest, and military fatigues.
You can only have 2 of those lists.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Only 2.
In that case, let's do the laser rifle and the assistant computer hack.
Okay. So if you just deduct those prices from your balance sheet and add them into your things, the computer hack will be like a modification to your handcom or wristcom, whichever version you've got.
Yeah, handcom.
Okay, your between adventures, which would you like to do?
I'll do exploration.
Okay.
And my total bonuses for that was 22. So that should mean 1 million credits of income.
Okay. Yeah, the exploration is one of the safer ones you can do.
Yeah.
So that's yourself done. Snorks, you're up next. Do you want to buy anything from the shopping list?
I'm gonna buy a laser rifle and a stab vest.
Okay. Just mentioning it in case you guys haven't realised, the military fatigues lets you carry a extra weapon, like a long weapon and also a pistol.
I was wondering, like, how does a sword work into that?
I'd say sword is like either on your hip or over your shoulder. It'd be the same mechanic as the normal weapon. If it's like your main active weapon, you can just use it.
So instead, like, I would wear it instead of a pistol.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, then I'll change my mind. I'll wear a laser rifle. I'll buy a laser rifle and military fatigues.
Okay. So if you look in the core book, you'll get the main core details of exactly the things, but the fatigues lets you carry more weapons on your person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially ammo and grenades as well.
Yes. So what between adventure would you like to do, Snorks?
I take the exploration.
Okay.
And I have a score of 24.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a big exploration bonus, that one.
It's still just 1 million.
Yeah.
Just.
It's if you had the trade ships and that's where the money really starts coming in, because you basically roll it, your cargo space times your trade rank times whatever dice roll you get for the trade commodity, and it can really ratchet up the money you're making out if you've got a higher trade bonus. The bounty hunting is yes, you can get some good kills and good money in that way, but also it's a chance you could miss your bounty hunting, but also take damage to your ship which you then have to repair.
Makes sense, yeah.
Since we're on distant worlds, I think it's safe to say we're outfitted for exploration for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dexter.
I am looking at the submachine gun and the fatigues.
Okay. And which between adventure would you like to do?
I am exploring at a value of 23. Yeah, 23. So that's 1,000,000 credits as well.
Okay. With regards to between adventures and ship upgrades, if you basically have enough and you wanted to upgrade your ship between now and your next adventure, you can do that, but the rules are that as your ship is now, that's what you have to use for the next adventure. Yeah, between adventure, roll likely exploration. But the one after that, you can use the upgraded ship.
Right.
All right.
The only thing I want... Sorry, go ahead.
The scanners that we picked up. I was going to question about that. If we install those,
Yeah.
that's not this adventure. That'll be the next adventure then.
I'd say because they're simple, pop out and plug in, probably be okay. But for things like if you're adding new cargo holds or changing the FSD, those things, then the rules are basically it's the following adventure.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I'll equip that engineered frameshift wake scanner as well.
Yeah, so you'll get that like for the next one. That's the frameshift scanner and the other scanners you picked up. They're just like utility slots mainly.
So I understand that correctly. If you do an upgrade between sessions, it doesn't apply to that between sessions activity like we just all explored, so it wouldn't affect that, but we would be able to use it in this session that we're about to play? Or do we?
If you've already installed it, then it wouldn't count it for the between adventure. Like say you got a new flameshift drive you wanted to fit in your ship.
Yeah.
You can fit it in your ship because you've got the money to do it after this adventure. But the next adventure, between adventure roll, the exploration, the new frameshift drive, which gives you a bigger jump range, won't be used in that calculation. You have to use your ship you got now. But the following adventure, so it'll be episode 4, then yes, you can use a new range for your ship then.
Right. So as pertains to the between adventures bonuses and such. Yeah. Okay.
The only time that changes is if you've got a session or a situation in the game. So like you've gone to a station and the station has outfitted and the GM says, you can change your certain parts of your ship here, or things like that.
Right.
Then you don't get the penalty because it's in-game change.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so everybody's done with their between adventure roles and the shopping list?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I have one more question.
No problem. Ask away.
I have 3 kinetic weapons, different types. Can I buy ammunition for all 3 at this place at our between adventure?
Yeah. Basically, I assume you've basically gone to the normal, shop where the guns and ammo are between adventures and just picked them up, because it's just the personal stuff and not affecting your ship. They don't, affect anything, so you can pick them up at any time between the adventures. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this adventure is carrying on from the last one, where you're carrying along with the fleet, and this adventure is actually taking place in the current Waypoint 3 system. That's basically the Conflux abandoned settlements. That's that system there with the settlements. So basically, you're in a wing flying along, and you receive a garbled transmission that repeats itself. This is the transmission you receive. It basically says help static to static treasure load static fix static to static the static and the and static.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to try clearing up the recorder signal, you guys need to do a systems check. You need a 7.
7. Let's definitely do that.
So we're at a bonus for systems because of that.
Yeah.
Scan, right?
If your scanners gives you a bonus to the basic systems, then yes, you can use it.
All right. That's
That new scanner was a 2 bonus, wasn't it?
Oh, look at that! Natural 10 off the bat.
Nice.
The computer assistant, that's a personal device, not ship based. Just in case you were wondering.
Oh, okay.
I just used my system skill.
Okay, so we're just rolling the
It's just
systems.
it's just system
engineered frame, or the engineered weight scanner that we had decided it was a +2 to systems rolls on ship.
Yep.
Was that?
But was that for the actual weight shift only, or was that for the entire system?
I don't remember.
I'll have to look at the things.
Oh, scrolling up in the chat log, it says +5 bonus to your systems check when you do so, as in determine the hyperspace destination of a ship that just jumped.
You gain a +5.
Yeah, so
or did you post it in? No.
Alright,
You gain a +5 to your systems check when you do so. So when you determine the hyperspace destination.
Yeah.
Focused, the ship gains an extra +1 to its general scans, and clumsy, reduce your ship's agility by 1 point while this component is installed.
Yeah, so that means your agility is down. Yeah, you got the base agility, you reduce it by 1 while it's installed, but you also get a bonus to the actual system scan.
I'll just post it in here again. Because not.
On our ships, sorry, question that may not be related.
And don't forget to make your check marks.
It shows defense initiative scan, and the normal scan bonus is just from your system skill. But then below that, there's a little circle that says general scan sensor bonus. What does that apply to?
Some devices you get, like thrusters or other items, they give a bonus to dogfighting or agility or sensor bonus. Mainly, like if you've got a better sensor, like an A-rated sensor, it gives you a bonus on the sensor bonus. So you got the general, and then you got the other bits.
Okay, and do we use that during combat, or would that be something like what we're doing now?
It's mainly what we're doing now. Certain things would be like do a general system scan when you like scanning the entire system, or that would be like a general. But if you're like scanning a ship to try and see what it's got on it, that'd probably be the other one. I have to bring it up on mine.
Okay.
So yeah, the basically systems scan. That's when you got any do any systems check. That's basically what the scan is. The general scan in the bottom right in the circle. That's the like the what's it? That's it's when you're basically doing special scans.
Okay.
Like I've got on my ship, I've got a 3A sensor. That gives a +1 to general scan, +2 initiative, and +2 dogfighting. So you then basically add like the three, them together.
Yep.
All right, but that right now was just a systems check.
Okay. So I've just
Yeah.
got a +2 for this
Oh.
roll. So that's my roll is final, the 7.
So you basically you all managed to decide clear up the static, and this is the message that you have now revealed. You have managed to clear up the message, remove the static. It says help needed to move treasure and fix ships to escape the wildlife and hunters.
Can we pinpoint where the
Hmm.
transmission came from?
Is it able? Are we able to figure out where that transmission is coming from at all?
Yeah, basically it's includes as a planet in the system, and that with some planetary coordinates included.
All right.
Silver Sheen, are you able to hear Snorps?
No, I haven't heard him speak in a while.
Okay, because I was wondering because he asked the exact same question half a second before you did.
All right.
No.
I also
Okay,
don't
no, I
see-
can't hear him.
Let me reset the voice chat, see if it's got stuck.
Dexter?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Wishblend?
and
Yeah,
I can hear you.
All right, I can hear everyone.
yeah,
Okay, we're all good.
yeah. For some reason, when I try to change something in the settings, it just decides to throw wobbly and freeze the your roll 20 up as an error. I just refresh the Windows and the internet, and it's fine. Anyway, carrying on. Basically, you decided to investigate the planets, and you set course for the coordinates, including the signal. On approaching the planet, you'll see it's a water world with some jungle islands and that all over it. There's the actual location of the signal is mainly like a big island with a load of tree canopy, not many gaps in it. Do a perceptions check. You need 5.
Perception. That is espionage.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those nights where you will get high numbers by the look of it.
Boom.
Indeed.
Okay. At the coordinates of the signal, you see a pillar of black smoke coming from what looks like a crash scene with just enough room for one, medium stroke large ship to sit down among the broken trees. Nearby, you can see a bigger clearing that can handle all the ships of your wing. You also catch a glimpse of something large moving through the clearing, but you can't make out what it is.
Mm.
So you have 2 options here. One, you can land one ship near where the black smoke is coming from. There's enough room for more ships, but the ground is unstable, so it's all hilly, rocky. So it's only enough landing space for one ship to settle down. Or you can put all 3 of you on the other larger clearing, or you can
How
split it.
far away from the crash site is the big clearing?
It's not that far. It's 1 turn. So like if you're going from one place to the other, it's literally just 1 turn.
All right.
Think like half-hour walk.
I would touch down on the big clearing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to say your names, guys, because I haven't got the speech bars coming up, so I don't know.
All right. Snorks? Like, what do you guys think?
I'm thinking that all 3 of us should land at the big clearing and maybe get some SRVs into protection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
the safest way to go for sure.
Yeah.
But we might be missing out if something over there is in urgent need of help.
Well, that's what I'm hoping the SRVs can get there pretty quickly.
That's true.
I just hope it's not too thick of a forest for the SRVs. We'll
Yeah.
see.
So the radio transmission that we intercepted and then cleaned up, did it sound urgent? Like they were under attack?
No, it's like an automated message sent out. There was because there was a bit of static in there, so it did sound like there's some ship damaging noise in the background, but there's no like panic voice saying save me. It's literally
Okay.
somebody just saying, I have this treasure here, come and help rescue me from the wildlife and hunters, and help with the treasure situation.
I think like it took some hours to get here, so half an hour won't make the difference, I guess.
Yep, fair enough.
Also, I'm thinking since it says wildlife, the SRVs, if we can even take
Sure.
half an hour in a circumventive route just to stay safer,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
and then we can
Shall
also
we,
take people back with our SRVs. So
True. Shall we radio ahead? Tell them that we're coming?
I don't think so, because there might be other hunters monitoring the radios here.
Fair enough.
Not that 3 anacondas landing half an hour away is going to be subtle, but
No, not exactly subtle. No.
No.
you know what? Yeah, let's tell them that we are here to help instead of hunt, so that at least one side doesn't shoot at us.
Yeah.
Cool.
What kind of SRVs do you have?
I have a Scarab Surveyor.
I have a large bay, so I have two. So I chose a ranger and a prowler. The prowler is the one with the more weapons on it.
Alright, I have a ranger, a surveyor, and an interceptor. So
I'm boring. I have 4 surveyors.
Alright.
In case any gets damaged, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Then I would take down the interceptor to get like a broad range of different specs for the SRVs.
Yeah. So we'll have one of each main type, I guess.
so
Cool.
now you decided what SRVs you're going to be using. You entering the planet's atmosphere and entering the glide net, head down towards the planet. And as you get closer, in the big clearing, you come across another ship set off to one side. It's a Cobra Mark IV.
Oh.
Always these cobras.
Looks like someone else is here to help, in air quotes.
Is the markings on the Cobra similar to that of the Cobra we saw on the last planet?
No.
Okay, that's a good maybe.
I would like to scan it.
Yep. Do a systems check. You need a 6.
Got a 9.
Okay. Your ship's you're checking through the ship systems now to get the subsystems, see what it's got, weaponry and components and that. And it's a pretty well armed Cobra. It's got two medium gimbaled beam lasers, a small seeker missile rack, and 2 small fixed railguns.
I have an odd idea. The way a anaconda lands, the nose is pretty high up. I'm wondering if I can arrange my landing to have my nose over top of the Cobra.
If you want to try it, you need to do a spaceship piloting check. You need an 8.
It's a 10.
I'm gonna have to raise these numbers. Okay, so yep, you managed to bring your ship in and you landed it, so your nose is overhanging the Cobra Mark IV.
Nice.
It's like
The ship, on your external speakers, you're picking up a proximity warning.
No doubt.
And it's actually a message saying, "Move away, or the ship will go active, and you'll be treated as hostile."
All right.
Interesting.
Do I, with my knowledge of the weaponry on that ship, do I think that the Seeker missiles can actually lock on if I'm stuck pretty much on top of it?
If they fire away from the ship and back, so it goes a wide curve, yes.
But there's heavy forestry around.
Not in the clearness, enough room.
Alright.
But I should mention it's an automated sounding message.
Yeah.
So not necessarily anything on the ship.
Oh, the message is coming from the ship.
Yes, but we're not sure if there's actually a pilot aboard the ship.
I would think there
Correct.
isn't right now.
I will keep my 2 defensive turrets active when I land.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll also have my point defense enabled. So if any rockets or missiles, it doesn't even need to be locked on me, but like if there are any missiles in the air, I'll tell my point defense to like shoot everything down. So you have an extra defense.
Okay. So you all, the other two, Silver Sheen and Snorks, if you do your pilots, spaceship pilots and a skill check, you need a 5 to see if you can land okay without any damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep,
Looks
you
good.
land down
Cool.
with that smooth, you don't even set your shields off.
Nice. Precise as usual.
Okay,
I mean, it was no Snorks moving a Cobra, but
maybe he likes the Cobra. So yeah, once you've all landed, your ship's sensor shows a small trail headed off into the jungle towards the smoke from what you assume is a crashed ship. And there's a trail leading off into the thick jungle and a locator beacon just inside a nearby cave system. I should point out the trail towards the smoke is too thin for SRVs.
is there a route that someone could take with an SRV to get around some of the thicker parts of the forest to that area?
No, let's send a one-way through.
Looks like we're going on foot, boys.
Looks like it. So also not for like the one lane, like the 2-wheeled SRV motorbike.
Quad will probably fit, but not the big SRVs.
Alright. I mean, I don't have it with me, but just good to know.
Next time, Gadget, next time.
Yep.
Alright, let's head out.
Alright, I pack my laser pistols in my backpack and take my laser rifle with me. Put the new computer hacker thing in my backpack too.
Yeah. So
Just
I'll
in
have my
case.
auto pistol out, shotgun on my back, pistol in the holster, all of the belts of ammo, and Terminator my way through this.
So you're locked and loaded, ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
You never know.
so you're all on foot now, yes?
Yep.
Okay, you're on foot, you left your ship.
I lock my spaceship.
No trust these guys.
Is it one of those things that locks when you step away from it for a little while? I don't
No,
Mine
it's got
does.
a special fob.
know.
Yeah, you walk away and you press the lock button and the lights flick.
My
It's a
key
little-
is like a small anaconda.
Nice.
Press the cockpit down to
Cool
lock it.
keychain.
Okay, so where do you want to go? You've got 4 options. One is to an impenetrable jungle. One's through the up the jungle path towards the smoke. One's another route is into the cave system, or you could approach the Cobra on foot.
do have one more check to make. Just on the Cobra, does it look like the missiles have fired recently, or if I can see any signs of the lasers firing?
No, it's a full. It looks fully operational, well-maintained ship.
There was no wanted, like in the ship registry.
No, it's not wanted.
Okay. I do have a sword if we want to take the heavy forested path.
I'm worried about the wildlife,
Mhm.
Sure.
and I'm wondering if this person shot down the other ship, then they're probably going to that other ship, and that's probably
Yeah.
the first place we should go.
So towards the smoke, the path.
Yeah. Yeah, into the danger. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Sounds
sounds good. I mean, someone called for help, right? So
Yeah.
let's do our best to find them.
So, pathway to the smoke?
Yes.
Okay, so you're all walking through the together towards the other smoke and out the other clearing.
Yes,
Yeah.
So
You guys have laser rifles, right?
Yes.
Great.
I do. Yes.
I'll take point with the shotgun if you guys want to
Sure.
take range.
That's good.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll keep an eye out as we move, of course, for any big movements in the trees as we saw from the air.
okay, you basically work your way through the corridor in these trees, and you come across the other clearing, and you do find it's a ship. It's a crashed Type 6 transport.
Oh, poor little guy.
There might be some loot.
Crashed due to weapons fire?
The fact that the main back right engine is, we've got a lot of black smoke coming from it. I think that's a yes.
Mhm. For sure. Well, let's check it out and see if there's anyone in the area.
Do we see any tracks on the ground?
Do a perception check. You need a 6.
Right. Roll that 2.
Hey, I've got somebody who didn't actually hit it this time.
That's right.
That's a rare thing.
I'm too busy looking at the ship instead of the ground.
Yeah. You're too busy looking at the ship, so you don't hear the other guys calling out to you about the giant spider in the trees, which basically is sitting watching you.
The what now? What did you say? A giant what?
Spider.
He must have said teddy bear.
Yeah. Of course there's giant leaves in the trees. They're trees.
Yeah.
All right.
And by giant, it's about the size of an SRV.
Okay, what?
Oh boy.
Does it seem aggressive? Like,
Right.
does it make a move towards us?
No, it's watching you for a little bit, and then it decides to just walk back into the trees and disappears into the shadow.
I want to train it and use it as an XRV.
Cool. I love me some giant spiders.
Well, I realize my party members here are telling me about it, and I look up just in time to see something disappear into the trees.
Pretty much.
But I consider myself very lucky that it didn't decide to eat me.
Yes.
All right, but no other tracks like shoe tracks, boot tracks.
I've just made the spider image available in the handout for you.
Oh, that's just much worse.
Oh dear God.
It's got like a skull for a head. Yeah,
That's yeah, it doesn't seem too nice of a creature.
No.
So yeah, it's
Well, it's only got 6 legs. Is that more like a tick then? Ticks are far less scary.
Still giant.
But it's just a tick.
yeah.
All right, let's concentrate
Yeah.
on why we are here.
All you know is you've seen the giant spider, the size of the
Okay.
SRP, watching you from the trees, and it's now disappeared back into the tree canopy. You do not know where it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go farther into the clearing and like increase the distance to the trees where it might jump out at us.
I agree with that.
And I'm gonna
Give us
walk
ourselves a little
backwards.
space.
Somebody lead us there, and I'll walk backwards with the shotgun.
All right,
In that direction.
then I will take point
Okay.
and I walk towards the Type 6 and I shout, "Anyone here?"
All you hear is, like, I would say, is crickets, but there's nobody, in the ship. No,
Alright.
no sounds, coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I go towards the entry of the Type 6.
Yep. The Type 6 door is locked. If you, if
Can
you don't
we-
have any security card to open it, you can try hacking the door pad. You need to
I
do a security check with a 9.
I will try that.
Oh boy. Good
You
rolls
got-
tonight.
You gotta make those numbers higher.
That's amazing.
It wouldn't even matter for you.
No, natural.
Difficulty's 20. I succeed.
I'll have to raise these numbers. Okay. So yeah, you managed to unlock the door and then open it. So you now have access to the Type 6.
The password was password.
It actually was 0000 because there
I'll
was a
take-
keypad.
I'll take
So-
point inside the ship if you guys want with the shotgun.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
The code was
Bas-
actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
All right.
So based on my just intuition of what's going on here, the signal, do I think it's broadcast from the ship or was it a separate beacon? Or did you already tell us that?
The transmission is coming from the ship,
Okay.
but there is another signal beacon coming from the caves.
Okay, but that's separate. So yeah, this is where the transmission that we responded to is coming from. Okay.
That is true. All right. Yeah, I guess we first go towards the cockpit, and then maybe check the crew quarters.
Yeah, that's sensible. Let's see if there's any injured people here or any survivors.
Also treasure.
Also treasure.
Treasure.
So, cargo hold as a third.
So,
Mhm.
first, you're heading up the main ship corridor towards the cockpit.
Yeah.
And,
I'll announce our presence as well. Just be like, hey, anybody here? We're here to help.
yeah, and there's no sound 'cause there's nobody on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The
Can we try and download the ship logs?
yeah, the computer is locked down and needs a password to grant you access. You need to do a computer check. You need a 7. The computer assistance which you bought earlier will help on this one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give that a try.
Yeah.
I've got
I
a
want
handy
you to
gadget.
look.
I want to
It
try
help-
too.
It helps me because my skill is crappy. It did help.
Yeah, else you wouldn't have. No, it was a 7 that you needed, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I
You
would've done
needed
it.
a 7, so you all passed again. Yeah, you managed to bypass the password and gain full access to the ship.
All right. Download those logs.
Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Where's the ship been and where's it going? What does it have on
Also,
board?
the manifest of the cargo.
Yes.
And the targeting systems to see if they were targeting a ship recently.
Yeah, basically, the system log has been scrubbed, so there's no past history of where it came from. Although there is a vague trail still in there, pointing back to the Amiga mining, settlement.
Alright.
Mhm.
We don't know exactly what planets they came from, but there was definitely somewhere between here and there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Do-
the ships did target a couple of ships and that before it got shot down, but the targeting systems got scrambled and you can't recover the data.
Mm.
Does this ship have any weapons on board?
Does it have any weapons on board? That is a good question. I guess we'll have to have a look.
Alright.
I've
I
just
have a
made
look.
it available for you.
Hmm.
It's got some, but they're pretty much useless because they're mining lasers.
Right. Can we tell who the ship is registered to?
No, the name is hidden.
And do we know the ship ID that we can like check it in the ship directories?
There's usually a number written on the side of the ship, but it's all been worn off and that, so it's like a ghost ship.
All right. Okay.
Handy.
Suspicious. All right. How about the manifest?
Empty.
All right. Nothing left but walking a bit.
Alright.
Okay.
On to the cockpit.
Yep.
You're already in the cockpit.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
is
Let's
there
take
like
a. Go ahead.
yeah? Take a look around. See if there's like any blood. Anyone hurt in here?
Exactly.
Yep. No blood, but on checking the cockpits, coming out from the cockpit down the main corridor, you've got some passenger cabins, but you can only see one bed's been slept in.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So those
Oh.
are. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Before we leave the cockpit, I just want to check like the system status in terms of damage to the engines, whether it's whether I think I could repair it with my repair skill to get the ship flying again.
It's possible, but you need a 7.
Okay.
But to repair it, you need to go out to the actual engine itself and open up the engineering panel on the damaged strut.
Yeah, that's doable, but my spaceship repair kit is back on my ship. It's not something I can carry around in a backpack.
I
Yeah,
would say let's
look into
like
it.
have that option for later.
Yeah, exactly. Just if we find whoever ship it is, it's something we can offer them.
Exactly.
Or that we offer them a ride and come back and take it.
That's
So
also
mercenary.
Oh.
I was wondering if like is you said that in the passenger cabins one bed was slapped in.
Yes.
Are those like the crew cabins?
Crew. There's no passenger cabins. It's just the crew cabins.
All right. Okay.
And out there, only one cabin's used, and it's just like the one bed being used.
All right. Then I would say we check the cargo hold. Maybe there was some like illegal stuff shipped,
Sure thing.
and then we should check the cave.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So you walk down the long corridor and out of the Type 6, and you're thanking your lucky stars it's not a Type 9 because it's a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, when you get there, the cargo hold is empty.
All right.
Completely emptied, or
As it's empty, it's in there's nothing in it.
Right. Okay. Well, the message did say they needed help moving the treasure, so maybe they're here to pick something up.
I totally forgot the treasure.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's in the cave.
Yeah. Any other ideas what we can do here, or shall we get started towards the caves?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
All you can do on the ship is try and fix the engine.
Okay.
that seems like a less important thing right now.
Yeah. In order to do that, I'd have to fly my ship over here and land it in the clearing next to it, because if I remember correctly, the spaceship repair kit is 1 ton.
Yeah,
I guess you would have to move that with a.
depends how much you
That's
can
what
actually carry.
Yeah. That's a problem for another time. Let's
Sure.
head to the cave.
Can we access the cave with an SRV, or
No,
can we get to the entrance of the cave with an SRV?
you can get to the entrance of the cave with the SRV, but the SRVs can't go in the actual
Alright.
cave.
So do we want to go back and get the SRVs to go there?
You
I
got-
mean,
it's,
I don't mind staying on foot personally. But,
it's pretty much like the same, bit less distance than that. Because you've landed in the clearing, and you basically, it's just the other side of the clearing is this cave.
oh,
oh,
okay.
okay. Yeah.
So it's
That's
just
Oh,
around
right.
here.
Okay.
Then let's just go to the cave.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Dexter, take point.
Small spaces is my specialty.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's do an initiation roll to see who's going first. You say Dexter's going first.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys do a D10 roll to see order of play.
That is
Or
D10
perceptive
plus
or-
tactics, right?
No, just normal D10.
All right.
So are we going to be using the tactics as an initiative ever?
Um,
Because I kind of specialized in that.
it's possible, depends on the situation. I mean, if you come across a situation where you want to decide to try some tactics, then yeah, we could do a tactic roll.
But the tactics is set as initiative. Like it is actually the initiative bonus.
Yeah, it is the initiative bonus
Oh,
in the book, at least.
Yeah.
sorry.
I'd be happy to re-roll with my initiative bonus added in.
Page 54.
Yeah, initiative is tactics, so yeah, it's D10 plus the tactics. Did you want to re-roll that one, Sure Machine? Or
No, it's fine. I'll stick with it. I don't care.
so, what's the order we got then? Snork, Silver Screen, and Dexter.
I'm definitely last. I got a 1.
Snorks, Dexter, Silversheen.
There we go. Nice, simple, sorted out.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, you basically make your way up to the cave. You know that you can. Your sensors, your computer risk comms and that have basically picked up the signal coming from the cave. So you enter in the cave system. There's 2 passages leading further in. One still leads to the left, and the other one leads to the right.
Are there any tracks on the ground?
No.
Well, evil goes left.
I follow.
I will take the rear.
So you're all going down the left-hand passageway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you head down the passageway, you come across a trail of blood leading into a room on the left, whilst the main path continues on towards your right.
That's not good.
What do you want to
I-
do?
I
I
want to
was.
inspect the blood and see if I can determine if it's like dragging marks or just injured person walking.
Shall we announce ourselves?
Oh, if it's wildlife, I don't think I want to. Because if spiders like caves.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
Does any one of you actually have a flashlight, or is it like integrated into our comms?
You basically you can get a flashlight, but the helmets, the REM suits, which I assume you're wearing, unless you've changed your outfits, has a light on it.
Yeah. I'm still on my flight suit. Yeah.
If you haven't
turn
got
around.
one, I assume you've picked up a torch from your standard equipment.
All right. Good. Yeah.
So you say you want to investigate the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do a survival check. You need a 7.
Okay. That was a 9.
as I say, I try and make it harder, and you guys still win. So yeah, the blood basically, you can identify in it. You can see this looks like two streaks being dragged into the room.
That's not good. That's good. That's
It gives the impression of a body with the legs being dragged.
I hold my laser rifle ready to fire, and I guess we advance into the room.
Yeah, agreed. I get my weapon out and I'll move stealthily.
yeah. I'm gonna try and go as quietly as possible.
Okay, do a stealth checks. You need a 6 for your stealth checks.
Espionage. Damn.
At least I'm on point.
I didn't step in a bucket though. There's no bucket.
No, but you do kick a small rock nearby.
Indeed.
But luckily, no, you don't disturb anything. Creeping into the room, you basically find the remains of a person that's been ripped open and partly eaten.
Ah,
Ooh, gosh.
There's
Okay.
nothing else in the room that you can see
That's-
from the doorway.
That's really disgusting.
I want to check the body if I can find any ID or anything.
Okay.
I'll look around the room, see if there's any other exits or somewhere, any tracks a creature that can rip a person apart might have left behind.
And I guess like there's no way helping this person.
That's a definitely not.
Alright.
missing some key components.
Okay, so searching the body, you find a few remains. You find a crystalline key with the number 5 printed along its length and a ship's security card.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
As for ID, it's nothing there in that. It's basically there is a encrypted data ID, but it looks like just a generic one.
Alright, I record it anyway on my comm to maybe decrypt it later.
Yeah.
And I tell you guys about the key and the ship security card and then put them in my pack.
Okay. Is there any way to tell what kind of ship the security card is for?
Yes. It's actually on a key ring with a picture of Type 6.
Alright.
Well, we've already gotten into that one.
Yeah, but now like we have the key so we own it legally, maybe?
Well, do you think the pilot might actually need it?
No.
Probably not.
No. He has
That
more
is-
concerns.
That is true.
All right. What about signs of the creature that killed him?
There is some like paw prints going out the room further down the corridor.
Paw prints. All right. Doesn't look like this is the spider, guys.
Why is there
Something
so
else.
much deadly wildlife here?
Alright, we are still missing someone. Like, where's the signal of the beacon coming from?
Further in the cave.
I would follow that signal.
Sounds good.
Now, do you want to continue down the left passage, or do you want to go back to the right and back to the cross, the fork and down the right hand passage?
So you
Where's
to
the
determine which way the signal's coming from?
Exactly.
You can't tell where exactly it's coming from apart from further into the cave.
Okay. Well, we started left. Let's keep going
That's
to
just
us,
yeah,
perhaps.
exactly.
Yeah, let's stick to it. Same marching order.
Okay, so you continue down the passageway and you start to hear some growls coming from around the corner. What do you want to do?
Hide a little bit.
I ready my weapon.
Ready my weapon and try to hide.
Staying stealthy. Getting the weapon out. Yeah, shotgun out. staying low.
See if there's any place for cover.
I would say like make a noise so maybe it comes for us, because it might be like if we just walk on now, it might just ambush us. Like we don't know exactly where it is.
Yeah. We can draw it in and then we'll be ready to fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So the wounded wing gambit.
I should mention that it's around the corner. It hasn't seen you yet.
Mhm.
All right, so we jump the corner and surprise it like that. Is that possible?
I want to. Can I peek peek around the corner?
You can do.
All right.
Okay. I do that.
Do a perception check. You need a 8.
How about 12?
Nice.
Okay.
You keep going higher, but so do we.
Well, I've got to try and make it interesting.
I think at some point. Ooh, what? Ah.
There's 4 of them. 1 male,
Oh.
3 female.
4.
It's an animal den. You can see there's a passageway on the far side, partly hidden. You can try fighting the animals. You can try sneaking past them. Or you can go back and down the other passageway.
Does anybody have any grenades? We could use some grenades right about now.
No.
I would leave them alone for now if we don't have to fight them.
Yeah. I'm not
And
into killing the local fauna.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they spotted us yet.
Might be into killing us, but.
Yeah.
So we slink with our tails between our legs back down to the right-hand passage.
Agreed. I don't want to end up like that guy.
No.
Like no point in risking it if we don't have to.
Exactly.
Okay, so you carefully make your way back away from the animal den and back to the junction, and you go down the right hand passageway. It's a bit longer walk, but eventually you come across a small passageway off to the left. Do you want to go in it, or do you want to continue on the main passageway?
Do not want to leave an open passageway behind us.
Yeah, just check that
I
one.
agree. Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay. Do you want to do it quietly, or do you want
yes.
to
For sure.
We'll try to do it quietly.
Yeah, continue stealthing.
stealth then? Okay. Let's go for a
Uh-oh. Our luck was bound to run out eventually, right?
Indeed.
Well,
Well, it wasn't a 1.
I was going to say a 7.
Oh, there you go. That's a 1.
Hui. I think you found a bucket.
Karma roll. Karma roll.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh,
Yeah, you can karma point that if you want to.
might as well. I'm going to use a karma point to reroll that. That's a bit better.
Yeah, but still not a 7, so
Still not
I
a
guess
7.
no point in me re-rolling.
Yes, so basically, because of the clumsy nature, you basically kick a few rocks into the passageway, and you hear a familiar loud growling start up.
Well,
Yo.
So I was wondering, how much do we know about this animal? Like, is this like our scanner readout?
Short version, animals meet the body in the other room.
Because like I as a player now know that they are pack animals. They have an alpha, and the alpha doesn't have the sting. So my strategy would be to try to kill the alpha and hope that the other ones will just scuttle. But I guess I wonder if if my character knows that.
Yes, you have to do a planetary knowledge check,
All right,
and you'll need an 8.
all right.
Can we all try that one?
You could try.
Great.
Please tell me if you know.
That one's the alpha. Kill that one first.
All right. You shout that?
I do.
Okay. I guess our stealth is already down the drain.
Yep.
So they can only come at you one at a time because of the narrow passageway.
All right.
Fantastic.
That's
Wait,
great.
so planetary spiral.
So which one? Like, how many are there?
There's 4.
Oh shit.
Well, I did say that. There's 3 females and 1 male.
Yeah, exactly. So let's, like, with the... We all have ranged weapons, so can we, like, aim past the first one and try to hit the male?
You could try.
I'll try and keep the front ones busy if you guys want to aim for the other one.
Sure.
That sounds good. Yeah. How does like the shooting through people? Is there like cover for that? Are there any modifiers?
Basically, through people, you're asking.
Yeah, like Dexter's gonna be in the front, right? But we want to shoot at the creatures behind him.
Yeah, basically, the way the situation is this, you've got a small, passageway which has got a load of partly collapsed rubble across it, so you've got like a part barrier about chest high, and beyond that barrier, you've got the big open room with the animals in. So you can probably get 1 or 2 people at a push, side by side at the barrier.
I mean, I can try to fight with my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any explosives?
Nope.
No, we didn't start with anything like that.
Might want to pick something up.
Yeah, I would love to get grenades as soon as we can find some.
Yeah.
Preferably of the non-lethal variety, because I suck with grenades.
But I have incoming, so if you drop the grenade and you're next to me, I might be able to pull you out of the fail range.
I also
Oh,
have
nice.
incoming.
All right.
Their endurance is 30, in case you haven't picked it up from the actual thing.
Do we want to fight them? I feel like I don't, because, like,
I think they're coming for us.
are they coming for us?
Not at this precise second. They're basically looking at your sound area, and they're growling.
Maybe just, like...
But if we back
Three-
up and leave that space behind us, then they can fight us in a more open area.
Yeah, but, like, each one of them has, like, 30 endurance, and I have 20, and I guess you too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
each one of them is...
But in this condition, we only have to fight one at a time.
Yeah.
True. If
I-
we have to fight them at all, this is the place to do it, but I don't know.
I believe it's not a good idea.
Maybe we don't have to fight them.
Well, can I try and soothe the wild beasts?
Soothe the wild beasts.
Yes, I am a druid.
You're a druid.
Animal handling.
Okay, Mr. Druid. Do a charm skill. You need a 5.
Charm skill, and I need a 5. Uh-oh. Hey!
Hey! So, yep, you talk soothingly to the animals, and they seem to chill out a bit more, and the growling stops a bit and has settled back down on the nest. You have an option here of either attacking them or backing away safely.
Now that they're unguarded,
No.
I still think we should back away.
Let's
back
away.
let's back away.
I like to keep my guts inside my body.
That sounds a good place to keep them.
I think there might be something outside of my body that I didn't intend to be, but yes.
So you're carefully backing away from the animal then.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, in case you haven't figured it out, when you looked in the other passageway and you saw the partly collapsed hidden passageway, it's this one you're currently in.
Okay.
Just so you have a lay of the land.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
Okay, so you're carrying on down the main passageway, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. As you go along the passageway, you hear sounds of voices further along around the bend. What do you want to do?
Can we try to understand them?
Yeah, you can try sneaking up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to
Yep.
be sneaky, get close enough to understand what they're saying.
And if we are not sneaky enough, so if we like make any sounds, kick any rocks, we could try to like approach them openly.
You could do. So,
Or we lure them back to the small cave, anger the beasts, sick my new friends on them.
your new
I'm-
friends.
I'm
Do
gonna
they
give
have?
Snorks some stealth tips.
Yeah. Okay, so stealth check. You need a 4 because it's just carefully walk along the corridor.
Okay. Yeah. 7.
Nice.
All right, we all succeeded.
Okay. So yeah, you sneak up to the corner of the wall and carefully listen around the wall to hear people, two people talking. And basically, there's too much to carry here, Pam. The Mordrakes will attack again soon. I know, Spike, but all this palladium, they must have been stockpiling it for years. Then you hear the sound of laser and kinetic fire opening up.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. Peek in, see who's fighting at who, who's shooting at who.
Shall we like try? I guess best thing would be to help them.
We're not sure who is to be helped.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are killing. Like they were talking about the animals.
Oh, perhaps the Mordrakes? Oh, what we were fighting for. Can I do a knowledge? Like, do I
Yeah.
know what a Mordrake is?
You do a planetary knowledge check. You need a 5.
Yeah, I wonder what that is too.
So, yep, you managed to pass that. The actual Mordrakes are spiders.
Oh,
Ah, all right. So the spider that we saw earlier, we would know as a Mordrake.
Yes, if
Okay.
you realise what it was at the time.
All
okay.
right.
So if we look in the room, is there a Mordrake in there?
Yeah, what are they firing at?
Okay, are you going to rush into the room or just peek your head round?
Let's continue sneaking or poking our
Yeah.
head around if that's an option.
Okay, looking around the room, all you see is 3 spider corpses. They're small ones, sort of like man size.
Oh,
All right.
small ones. And
The one
they're-
that we saw in the
In the jungle?
Yeah.
SRV size.
that's
Mhm.
right. Yeah. Okay.
and what are they shooting at?
They were shooting at the spiders.
Oh, okay, so they've succeeded at that.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Less
Um,
stressful.
I would try to like help them and like share in the palladium that we can take out of here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
What do you think, guys?
I give you a
Uh,
thumbs up.
They could be just all around bad people, so it will keep our guard up, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Not drop our weapons right
Mm.
away.
okay. So are you now entering the room itself?
Yes, and we are like, hello. We are here. We received a signal. and heard about the palladium. We can help you with the infestations, but we want our share of the palladium.
Okay. So as you enter the room, you see the 3 spider corpses you've already mentioned. There's a stack of palladium by the far wall, and you also see a man getting ready to treat some deep cuts on a woman's arms and chest. She is bleeding heavily.
Oh.
What will you do?
I will rush up to them and try to help.
I will cover him just in case they get aggressive.
Okay, if you want to help with the medical on the lady, you need a medical check of 5.
I'll move up quickly as well to lend him a hand. I say, I've got a standard med pack here if you need it. Would that help, Snorks?
I think it would. Does that give me any bonus?
If you're basically combining, then yeah, pretty much it reduces the needed number by 1.
Alright,
Okay.
so that's a 4.
Perfect.
So helping out, you managed to heal Pam using your medical knowledge and medipacks.
Is
I
that a
will
when you
ask the other guy to identify himself. And
Yeah, as you're doing the healing up, the man turns around and basically explains what's happening. He says, "Hi, I'm Spike Thorne, and this is my partner in crime, Pam Riders, and we are treasure hunters. We had gotten wind of palladium being stored in this world and thought it'd be easy to liberate some of it, but it seems the spiders in this world have taken an interest in metals for some reason and attack anything that tries to take it from them. If we can help protect us from them, you're welcome to help yourself as much as you can carry."
well, I'm not very strong, but
There's,
sounds alright.
there's
I
act-
say, fellow treasure hunters, it's nice to meet you out here. Great. I've done quite a bit of hunting in my time as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's help each other out.
there's 100 tons of palladium.
Awesome.
I should note, basically, a normal person can lift 80 kilograms, but converting it for ease of use in this situation, 10 kilograms is 1 ton. It may not be the exact measurement conversion, but that's what I'm putting it down as for the as a GM.
Okay.
Alright, sure.
So you can basically carry, 8 tons up to the ship if you wanted. If you have the strong enhancement, you would get an extra 20 kilograms. Cybernetic arms give you more lift.
Can we take multiple goes? Like come back for it?
Yes, you can.
Alright. So then I would say, like 1, I would do the carrying. Dexter, would you cover
Shoot spiders?
exactly when they come?
Guess so.
And we will try to get all of it out.
Yeah, I'll carry a load as well.
I guess shooting is easier than carrying, so I asked, like, what does the woman look like? Can she still hold a weapon and fire it?
Yeah, she's mobile. You've basically patched her up.
I asked her if she can handle a laser rifle.
Yep, she can do.
Then I will pass her my laser rifle and take out my laser pistols out of my pack and put it in my holster.
Yeah.
And what kind of gun does the guy have?
He's basically got an assault rifle.
Alright. So, Silver Sheen, we do the carrying?
Yep.
So how many goes would that be? How much did you say was in here?
100 tons.
100 tons. Alright, so the 2 of us should be able to... No.
We'll carry 8 each,
Yeah.
right?
So that would be like 6 goes.
Yeah.
Do we need some computer checks to do some easy calculations? Yeah,
Yeah.
6.25 goes.
So the 0.25 can be spread out against the people that aren't carrying too much stuff, obviously. I guess if we're shooting and covering, we can carry a small amount.
Yeah. Basically, you make your way back up to the entrance of the caves where the fork is. You taking numerous turns, being careful as you go past the passageways to the animal den,
Mhm.
and you've now basically relocated to the entrance where the fork is.
Mm-hmm. We would drop our stuff here, like drop the palladium here and get the next load.
Yeah, you've done numerous trips now, so you've managed to locate it all up to the fork.
Okay.
Okay. So now we need to load it up on the ship. So I asked, their ship is obviously the Cobra Mark IV that we saw elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
I asked them how much cargo space they have.
They have a reasonable amount, I think, if I remember correctly. They've got 48 tons.
All right, we are 6 people. So if we do,
5 of us, right? We've got Spike, Pam, and then
Oh,
the
that's
3
true.
of us.
5, so 20 tons
20.
each.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you guys handle your 20 tons, or shall I take a bit of yours? I still have, I have 32 tons in all.
Let's see
Space.
what I have. Yeah, I've got plenty. I've got 48 total.
All right, Dexter.
I'm at 16 tons.
All right. So then, Silversheen, will you take his, or I can take your 4 extra? So.
Yeah.
Good.
Either way, I don't mind.
I guess Dexter, you get your Anaconda first because you have to free up their Cobra.
Sure. I just want to make sure that they don't remember to attack us in space. So
Oh, you're okay on that. Pam and Spike won't attack you because you're helping them.
okay.
Cool.
When
So
you when you
just to
guys
toss it out there, sorry, another option. We could all load it up onto the Type 6 here if we can get the engines operational,
That is true.
and then there's less ferrying of ships around.
Yeah.
Is Pam a pilot as well as Spike?
yes,
So they could fly the Type 6 if we fixed it up.
yep,
Okay.
they can.
All right. Silversheen, you had the idea with the repair, so I would accompany you through the jungle back to the ship, and you get the repair kit.
Yeah. So I wasn't able to find in the book browsing if it's something that I can carry with me. What do you think, Wishblend?
Yes,
Okay.
if
I'll
you can
grab
carry the palladium, you can carry 1 ton.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good
Repair
point.
kit.
Okay. Well, I'll grab the ship repair kit and walk it back then instead of landing my ship in the clearing.
Okay. As you're getting ready to leave the cave, do a perception check. You need a 6.
All right, I'm leaving with you, so I will.
Perception.
So yeah.
10 total.
Who's in the lead again?
Likely be me,
Yep.
because I'm on
Dexter.
point.
I didn't get the name because the thing's not
Dexter.
working.
Dexter.
Okay. Yep. You're starting to walk towards the exit. Then suddenly you have a sixth sense, moment, and you stop and look
I
around.
see dead people.
Funny enough, no. You're looking around because something just feels off. And
I'll put up my hand to hold.
Yeah. And you basically notice a giant shadow moving around outside the clearing.
Okay, it's back.
It's the Mordrake.
I will do a
I
hand
raised my-
for everyone to duck down and try and get into cover.
I raised my rifle ready. If I see a giant spider, I'm shooting it.
Yeah, I have my laser pistol ready because I gave my laser rifle up.
I don't think I can druid a spider?
Pam actually gives you your rifle back, saying she doesn't need it, she's got her own.
Alright, okay. Then I have my laser rifle back and I store my pistol in my backpack.
Okay, so are you ready?
Not really, but
Yeah.
let's go for it.
Okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out? Do you want to stay, here?
I mean, how, like, the cave entrance is not big enough to fit an SRV, so it
No.
might not be big enough to fit the spider.
Oh, the spider definitely can't fit in it.
Okay.
You can't see it. At the moment, all we can see is a shadow.
So
Alright.
the
going
shadow
to-
is above the cave entrance.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm going to back out of the cave with my gun up above
Yeah.
the cave.
All right, and when Dexter does that, I'm gonna run past him.
You really want to drag this fight outside?
It won't let us shoot it from inside.
I feel like if we can like
If we get it on the ground, then at
if we
least
get
you
one
guys-
shot in, it will try to get us, and we can like track back into the cave when everyone else can shoot out. It's an animal. I feel like it will not just stay up there and try to like wait for us to get out while one of us is like already shooting at it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna stand in the open while we can shoot at it from inside a cave when it can just step aside.
Alright, I will stay in the cave, but like look out, and if it tries to like charge you, I will open fire.
Okay. So Dexter's gonna back out, point a shotgun up, be ready to shoot the spider. I'm gonna run out of the cave towards the Type 6, where hopefully we left the door open. And Snorks is gonna stay in the cave passage and get ready to shoot.
Exactly.
Sound right? Cool.
I guess I also instruct our new friends to be ready that to open fire as soon as they like get a clear shot on the big spider, and they shall expect like a SRV sized spider.
Yeah, I'm not going to go straight out, I guess, because if they're going to start shooting outwards, I don't
Sure.
want to be between everybody and the spider. So yeah, slightly skewed path backwards as I back up out of the cave.
Cool.
So you're gonna try and back out and see what spider it is.
Turns out it is a fighter.
You could say that.
Oh really?
Okay. So who's going out first? You have to say your names to say because the speech thing's not working properly.
Alright, Dexter will be backing out first.
Okay, Dexter, you need to do a dodge roll. You give me a sec. You need a 5.
Nice.
I should point out that you managed to see the spider, and that's what made you dive out of the way. It is a Moondrake spider, except this one is the size of an SR. It's a size of a sidewinder.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's
what?
a giant
I
one.
thought the other one was big.
It's a
Damn.
sidewinder
It went and
size.
got daddy.
What? Alright, this is gonna be exciting.
So yeah,
Let's do this.
Dexter, you managed to dive yourself back into the passageway. As the spider basically jumps off the cliff and out onto the clearing. So
Okay.
at the moment, the spider is between you and your ships.
I will shoot the spider.
yeah, and as soon as I see it, I open fire.
Yeah. I
So
was
it's-
getting ready to run, but I hesitate.
I bet.
That wasn't the plan. Shit.
I mean, the fact that it's a, got, was it 60 endurance?
Mm-hmm. Instead, I bring up my laser rifle and shoot it as well.
Whatever you need a token, you can't find one.
Now I see why stab vests were on the shopping list.
I feel like this token doesn't do it justice. That's more like it.
Oh, it's a drow. Or a drider. Looks like.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's ignore the things. It's just one I've got from the Roll20 assets.
Sure. So in the position we are in right now, the spider can't get to us.
No, it might be able to reach its legs in to poke you, but
All right,
it does have one attack that can reach you.
that is true.
The barbed hairs. It's a medium range distance at this time.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can
boy.
your options you have. You can try fighting it. You can try running past it. Dodge into your ships. Or you can try something else.
I have an idea.
All right.
What if those pack of Kai come out here?
So
Like if we get like attacked from behind as well.
Yeah, that
No.
could make a bad situation even worse.
so
It would probably, like, if these Mordrakes are a natural predator of theirs, or they're natural, like, they're enemies.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
would
they
be
could help us.
passive to them, right? We would just have to lure them out in a non-aggressive fashion until it sees the Mordrake.
I feel like our weapons could like get rid of that thing.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think between the 5 of us, assuming the other 2 participate, we might be
Yeah.
able to do pretty well.
I mean, like
we could start out and then retreat and try that plan afterwards if it starts failing.
exactly.
if you
Yeah.
wanted to try some alternative things, you can try some tactics maybe.
All right.
If
Yeah,
you-
let's try some tactics.
So tactics
Sounds
check.
good.
You
See if we
need
can-
a 6.
Think of something better to do.
So, yep, your brains suddenly start clicking. Well, most of your brains start
Not
clicking.
mine. My brain is still wanting to run through the spider. But
I hold you back.
Your
And I
tactics,
come up with a genius plan.
the tactics suddenly trigger a thought. Something you heard earlier will help you in this situation.
yeah.
Automated ship defense?
Doesn't sound like it.
What if we get their ship to shoot their rockets at this thing? I asked Spike, can you remotely launch... Oh, I'm on top. Can you remotely launch the Seeker missiles at this thing?
No. It's to do with a conversation overheard.
Like the Mordrakes will attack again. They like palladium.
Oh, throw the palladium out there.
Yeah, but like I want that palladium.
I know, but do you want to live?
Yeah, but I still feel like we have enough firepower. I mean, it's only Sidewinder sized, not Anaconda sized.
Anaconda size spider, it'd be like that.
Oh no, I'm bringing our GM on bad ideas.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we can shoot at it, and then if all else fails, throw
yeah.
a couple bars of palladium past it, or at it, or something.
Or you could do something with the palladium.
I don't know. Like, what can you do with palladium
Well, you
other than?
you partly got it right. You could throw it out as a distraction.
Indeed. All right, but like, there's a half-hour walk back to our ship to like get anything going.
No,
And
it was a half-hour walk to the Type 6.
all right.
It's only like a 10-minute, walk, so 5-minute sprint across the clearing.
I'm gonna run.
Are you going to throw any palladium out, or are you just going to try and dodge past the spider?
Yeah, whatever. I'll sacrifice a ton of palladium and try to get to my ship and then light it up.
Okay. You throw a ton of palladium off to one side, and the spider gets distracted and goes to the palladium and starts picking it up. In the meantime, you run across the clearing safely and manage to get into your ship.
All right. I lift off and I tell the guys with the comms to like hide in the cave.
Yeah.
And then I will angle my anaconda so I don't like shoot straight at the spider with the cave behind it, but I get into a 90-degree angle. So my shots don't actually, like, if they miss the spider, don't go into the cave.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll back up into the cave.
So
And
I guess we could safely say you're pretty much going to kill the spider with your anaconda weaponry.
I do think so.
So yeah. Okay, you fire off your weapons and you manage to kill the spider.
Am I able to tick my box at spaceship weapons?
Yes, you can because you used them.
All right, thank you.
Any skill check or item you use, you put a tick in the box and then you add to the main bonus number.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said before, because 36 and you use it, it goes up to 37.
Yeah.
But you can only tick the box once per adventure.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll say, well done, Snorks. That's awesome.
Thank
And
you. I
then,
think I got it.
I'll try and go find the palladium that he threw away.
Is it still around?
Yeah, it's kind of underneath the spider.
Let's. I'll poke my head out of the cave and look for other spiders before I start carrying armloads of palladium to the Type 6.
The Type 6 is another clearing. Our ships are closer.
Oh, our ships are closer? I thought the Type 6 was right outside the cave.
No, your ships are like a 10-minute walk. The Type 6 is a 30-minute walk through a passageway through the jungle.
Oh, okay. To my ship then.
I hover over you guys just to make sure that there's no other big spiders coming out.
Overwatch.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Yeah, I will assist Pam to her ship and my ship, which is taking up a very similar space.
Yeah. Okay.
as
So
soon, yeah.
the situation now is you've managed to load the 100 tons of palladium into your ships. Assuming you've shared it equally. You have an option to go along to the Type 6 and try and repair it, or you can leave it where it is.
Yeah, I want to try to repair it.
We'll leave Snorks up on Overwatch and we can give it a go.
Yes.
Remember,
You guys
only,
do
you can only
that.
have one ship land at that clearing.
So we'll take
Yeah.
That's not to say
Right,
you
and-
can't all travel in the same ship. Just like you can only have one ship land there.
I want to help you do that repair.
Sure. I would appreciate the help.
So I'll hop on your Anaconda and appreciate all of your interior design choices.
It's very chrome.
I also have the ship security card, so we might be able to access anything new. Also, it wouldn't hurt having that. And also a crystalline key with a 5 on it. So
Yeah, I wonder what that's for. And by the way, was the beacon, was that in the room with Spike and Pam and the Palladium?
Yep. One thing that you discover when you pick up the palladium is that it's actually a plate of palladium with a message on.
all right.
What does it say?
It's in the handout.
Mhm.
Basically, it says, "I feel like I abandoned my friends when I escaped that death trap the captain calls the ships. Some of the crew joke saying that we have a destiny out here in the dark of deep space. That might be the case, but some of us have a secret mission of our own. And then there's just a load of numbers."
Interesting.
All right. I feel like we gotta decode that somehow.
Yeah, that could be something to.
I can't find any patterns yet.
Yeah.
Like just let me
Yeah.
go.
I'll
Alright,
put some thought into it
Yeah.
after we try to get the ship
Yeah.
repaired.
Yeah, I take a picture of the message.
Yep.
Oh.
Basically, this message here, the letter, is a Distant Worlds 2 actual official puzzle, so it will be appearing in the newsletter.
All right.
Cool.
Everything you
All
need
right.
to solve it is in that letter.
Okay.
Cool. So I think I have to relocate my Anaconda over to the Type 6, right?
I ask if Pamela would be, or if any of the two would
Yeah.
be willing to bring that back, that Type 6.
Yeah, Pam will fly the Type 6 if you can fix it.
Cool. And we can escort her back to Omega.
Do
All right.
we want to share the profits of the Type 6 with them?
We only agreed to split the Palladium, right?
Yeah.
That was
and
the offer
like,
they made, at least.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're the ones fixing it, and they're the ones piloting it, so I feel like it's
So-
a fair share.
We'll tell them that we're going to claim the Type 6 as our salvage and see how they respond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we are willing to give them like 2,000 credits for piloting it back.
That's fair.
yeah, they're okay with that because they just wanted the palladium.
Cool.
All right. So I believe you said earlier to land a ship next to the Type 6 requires a check.
Yeah, just simple planetary landing.
Oh, okay.
Spaceship piloting, right?
Yeah, and you need a 6 in that because it's rough ground.
Okay. No problem. Once I land, I'll grab the spaceship repair kit and head over to the Type 6 and start repairing its
Yeah,
engines.
you need a 7 on the repair check.
Okay. so
I'm
just gonna give
helping
me a
him.
hand.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you're helping, then it'll be a 5 needed.
Oh, okay.
All right. No problem. All good.
So yeah, you keep one eye on the trees around you.
I also want to help.
As you try to open the engineer panel on the damaged engine strut, you manage to leave it open. Look inside, you see that it needs rewiring. It takes one turn to fix the ship's engines. As you're all pretty much here, either in overview or actually the ship, we're not going to have a skip turn because you're all here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. Yeah.
so you've now fixed the ship. It's now flight worthy.
Great. I'll tell
I
Pam to take it easy on the engines as as she flies it off world, because this is just an emergency repair. It'll get her to the station, but don't try anything fancy.
does she need the ship security card to pilot it safely?
No, that was mainly to get in the door if
Alright.
you didn't manage to hack it.
Then I'll keep that.
What about that key? What do you think that's used for?
I have no idea.
Crystalline key with a number 5.
Oh,
Can we search the cargo bay of the Type 6 again to see if the key would be used for anything in here?
and if there maybe are any hidden compartments?
Yeah, you can look around and there's no hidden compartments that you can see. You can try your perception check, see if you can discover anything. You need an 8.
Let's do that. Oh, 5.
I will use a karma point to re-roll that.
Sorry, what was the skill associated with this one?
Perception.
Oh, perception.
What?
Oh my god.
It happens.
I cannot take this. I will use another karma point. Can I use multiple?
Yeah, you can use as many karma points as you got,
There you
as
go.
long as
Yeah,
they're a natural one.
I'm down to 8.
The karma points will reset after each adventure unless you're basically having like in the medical chamber or you're resting overnight type situation.
Alright.
So yeah, you have a look around and you find a couple of smugglers' holds. There's 8 tons of gold in it.
Alright.
Hey. Was that at all relevant to the key, or was that separate?
No, that's just what's in the smuggler's hold. There's no, keyholes for the crystalline key.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got some encrypted targeting information earlier, or corrupted targeting information earlier.
Corrupted.
So I say that I will try to repair that on my ship as soon as I'm back. And I also send you a copy on your comms.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to talk to Spike and Pam and see what they know about this ship. Why did they arrive at the planet? Did they find the signal like us, or did they have a deeper connection?
Shoot them down.
They basically just reply that they were doing a bit of, gut instincts, bit of black market knowledge. There was some, valuables stored on this planet, and when they got here, they basically followed the signal down.
Do we have to worry that like those are stolen goods or anything?
The gold, you could say it was stolen goods, but there's in the gold in this situation you can basically say it's found gold. It's
Salvage.
salvage.
All right.
I think Dexter raised an interesting point, so I kind of look at him and I wonder if Spike and Pam are telling the full truth. Can I use insight to see if maybe they're hiding something, such as they're the ones who shot the Type 6 down?
You can try, yes. Insight, you need a 6.
Okay. Not super insightful. Yes. 7.
Insightful enough.
Yep. You basically use your senses and you realise that they're telling the truth. They didn't shoot the Type 6 down.
Good. And I don't mind splitting the loot with them. So during my repairs of the engines, you said it needed rewiring. Was there any indication that the engines were actually damaged by weapons fire, or was this just a malfunction?
Weapons fire.
Weapons fire.
What kind of weapons can we tell?
Yes, you can. beam weapons.
All right. All right. Let's take it back.
If you want to try repairing the corrupted sensor data,
Oh, we can do that too.
you can try it. Yeah, you need
Yes.
a 7 on the repair.
Cool.
I'll
Go,
try that.
go for it.
Yeah. Just
Nice.
Okay. Basically, you managed to decipher enough, of the corrupted data to realise that the actual Type 6 was shot down by a Cobra Mark III and an Asp Explorer.
Ah. We don't know about the Asp Explorers that were waiting in the asteroid field, but we do know about the Cobra Mark III.
yeah, that's true.
The asteroid field thing was a fair few systems away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't have any ship ID or any names on the.
No, the ship IDs were basically hidden, and basically it was the pilot of the Type 6 was just trying to survive a crash landing, so didn't
Yeah.
really get much chance to scan them and see what's what.
Okay. Shall we try to bring the body of the guy back? I feel like we should. I say I will go back and recover the body of the pilot.
That sounds like a nice thing to do. I'll help you
All right.
in case those dogs attack.
Okay, so you recover the remains and put it on one of your ships. So you now have the Cobra Mark IV Dragon, which Sam is flying. Pam is flying the Type 6, which has been repaired, and you've all got your own ships.
Exactly.
You've got
Yeah.
your 100 tons of palladium on board. You've got the plate with the palladium, message plate with the message to decipher, and you've got the remains. What do you want to do now?
Let's
Don't forget the gold. Hee.
Yeah, 8 tons of gold in the Type 6 as well.
Okay.
Let's escort the Type 6 back to the nearest starbase.
Yeah, just
Probably Omega.
Yeah, Omega is pretty much the nearest one.
that's quite a distance, but nothing else to do.
Oh, that's true. That would be waypoint 2, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Colonia station, not.
Like what is the closest station right now?
You got the Colonia highway stations. Yeah, it runs from the Sol Bubble out to Colonia, the 5 main stations on the planets. I'm not sure the exact distance now, but yeah, they could be nearer than the Omega, Nebula.
Can we find out about these stations if they have like a shipyard where we can sell the Type 6?
Yeah, I can have a quick look, see if they've got them. Bear with me, I have to find it. Check the planetary system database and just double check. I do believe Eagle's Landing is the nearest one.
Oh, I was just there the other day.
Do you remember if it had a shipyard?
I can just load up on the database. Give us a few moments. No shipyard.
Alright, let's just
So-
track back.
The nearest one, I think, will be going back to the Omega mining, mission.
Well, could we have someone take care of that for us? Like
Yep.
pay someone to fly the ship back for us and
If you
put it
trust
on retainer to sail?
if you trust Pam enough, Pam and Spike enough, they will fly the ship back for you and then send the money on to you.
Okay.
All
If-
right.
That's if you trust them enough to do that.
Sure. I'm on EDDB as well. Can I like look at my ship's computers and try to find a close starbase as well? It looks like there's something in.
Yeah. If you can
In-
find
in
one
Rohini.
closer, then same thing. You can fly there. So, or you could also just keep it in the expedition and basically divert to Colonia if we get near it. Because I don't know the route, so we might be go near Colonia, we might not.
I feel like we can't really take like the two guys on to with us on the expedition. They have other plans probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think the best bet will be to take Pam and Spike up on their offer for them to pilot the Type 6 to near a station and sell it. Unless of course you want to keep it as a extra ship and up for your between adventures between you.
I would escort them back because like I also want to sell the palladium to get my cargo bay empty again.
Okay. So you're taking off into
Yeah.
orbit. So
Yeah.
as you can see, you're now all in orbit, and two ships suddenly appear.
hmm
Aspects and a Cobra?
Yeah.
Is that Viper or Cobra? Oh, that's Cobra.
All right, let's get that.
The one at the bottom is the Asp Explorer Hunter 1. Hunter 2 is the Cobra Mark 3.
I feel like those are the guys that shot down the Type 6.
Yeah.
That would match the
Basically,
data.
as you take off and head for orbit, before you can jump into Super Cruise, two ships power up from silent running and send the following message. We are the hunters and you've come into our hunting grounds. Eject your cargo and give us the key or pay the price.
Hmm.
I mean, like the
is-
first thing I would try is intimidate them because like we are three anacondas and they are an ASP Explorer
Not.
and a Cobra.
Yeah.
We're
But
also we also have a heavily armed Cobra with us. I mean,
yeah, and I want to know what they know about the key.
Okay, intimidation check, you need a 7.
Are we still in like
You're,
atmosphere? So
yeah,
would
you're-
they?
you're low orbit, so you're mass locked, but you can maneuver in space.
Oh my God!
Oh no.
Let's use that karma.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Reroll.
for.
Reroll.
What do we need?
A 7.
All right.
Perfect.
I say you got a good rolls to begin and now you're getting the other end.
Yeah, you can lower those numbers again. Yeah.
Ah. So, okay, you're going to intimidate them. Intimidate. What are you going to say?
I'm opening my comms and I'm telling them, are you sure that you want to attack us? We are 3 well-equipped weaponized anacondas and a very well weaponized Cobra, and I think rather you are at our mercy. So I want to know now what you know about this key.
They
and
reply.
I will deploy weaponry.
They basically turn around and say, "You may have better ships than we've got at the moment, but we ain't going to tell you sod all about the key. It's special."
I think you know more than that, and I deploy my weapons.
Me too. Hard points out.
So yeah, because you're basically intimidating the hell out of them because you've got massive ships and deploying all your weaponry. They're pretty much saying, sod this, and basically, as they basically going to flee, because basically your ships are too powerful for them at this time.
I wanna pursue and open fire.
Okay,
Targeting their drives.
do a piloting check. Who are you targeting?
I'm going for the ASP.
Okay,
I'll
give
go
me
for the Cobra.
2 6 while I add them into the
I'll go for the Cobra as well.
thing. So,
And I have the karma ability worse than it looks, where I can target a component without penalty. But as I remember, if I remember correctly, they still have their shields up, so I can't really target any components yet.
no, you can only target components once the shields are down.
Okay.
Let's get those guys.
So yeah, all right, we are both at distance, so that would mean
A pursuit roll.
all right, pursuit. That is
So on your ship one, it's one at the bottom.
all right, that is okay. Putting my floating points into engines
Yeah.
doesn't do anything, but that is a +6, right? So if I have a pursuit score of 6, it is a +6.
So you're going for which one? The Cobra.
I'm going for the ASP Explorer.
Okay,
I
going
think I
for
have a 6.
So okay, I'm gonna everybody do an initiation roll to do play order.
Okay.
Uh,
And if you have sensors, you get a bonus to initiative.
Right.
This guy has a 7 in initiative. What the?
Agile ship.
it is an agile ship.
That
But-
is true.
What I will say is, because they're trying to flee and you're trying to attack them, they will always come after you guys
All right.
because they're trying to flee. So 8, 11, and 15.
Alright, so yeah, I will target the Cobra.
Dexter wants to target the Cobra.
Okay, so you need to do a pursuit check, and I need to do a pursuit check. You need to win 2 pursuit checks to intercept me and bring me into the up close range.
Okay. It's a 6 on pursuit for my first.
Oh damn it!
That's a big slow anaconda.
It is indeed.
Oh,
Wow.
He's kind of left you in a space dust. So
Now I tried the ASP Explorer.
so who's up next? Was it
I had an 11. Silver Sheen had an 8.
yeah, there we go. So Snorks, are you going to try and attack the Asp Explorer, you say?
Yes, I'm gonna pursue the ASP Explorer. I have a 6 on my pursuit, so that is a D10 plus 6. Wow.
Okay, let's see what I can get for my Asp Explorer.
I mean, it's got a plus, maybe a plus 11, so
well,
We'll
that's
see.
a little slower.
also it might
Yeah,
natural one.
It is I actually rolled the wrong one for the Cobra, but the one anyway. The Cobra has a pursuit score of 15.
Oh.
The Asp Explorer has a pursuit of 11.
Wow.
So, I mean, like, I still have karma points, so I'll just. That is something I can only beat with a natural 10.
Yeah.
I will try.
Well, you can only use karma to reroll if you get a 1.
Yeah. You cannot use your karma to reroll if you get a natural 1 unless you have a
Oh.
special karma ability that
Okay.
lets you do it.
Alright.
I mean, you have somewhere that can increase your, pursuit score or dodge roll.
It's spaceship piloting and speed. So, yeah.
So, Silver Sheen, Europe. Did you want to get one?
I'd like to try, yeah, but I
It
can't
seems
actually
like
hear
the
Snorks
ASP
or
Explorer is the
Dexter
slower
anymore.
one, so
Do you mind resetting the audio?
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, reset audio.
Alright.
Back in a sec, guys, if we disappear.
Thank you.
You guys hear me?
And I hear one. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So I will try to do what I said before, which is I'll try to pursue the Cobra. Although now knowing the stats, this seems a little unlikely. My pursuit is 5.
Come on, you net 12-10 this. I know it.
Oh, 9.
Or not.
His bonus is higher than that.
Oh,
Damn it! Yes!
Oh, he rolled a 1. He rolled a 1.
See, it can happen.
Oh my god!
You gotta beat him twice though, right?
Yep, you got to beat them twice. One is a natural fail.
Well, I did it once. I could do it again.
Well, all of us can pursue him now, right? The same one.
No, basically, he managed to pay you guys. It's if Silver Sheen manages to win the second pursuit roll, he manages to intercept the Cobra and stops it fleeing.
And pull him up close.
Yeah. So
Cool.
second roll.
Cross your fingers.
I feel like we need some high predicting technology from the Thargoids.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
Nah. Good
Crap.
tried.
He's getting away.
Yeah. He managed to get away.
We should have just engaged them in the beginning.
They were still at
Sorry.
range at the beginning.
Yeah, but
You-
they were like
They
they
were-
tried. They wanted to fight us.
Yeah. Well, then you bluffed them.
There was no bluffing.
No, sorry. Intimidated them, then.
That's
We
more
were
like the thing.
too successful in our intimidation.
That is true.
Yeah. So, yeah, they basically managed to flee, but as they basically flee off into Super Cruise and that, jump out to another system, they send one last message.
So, yeah, can we wake scan them with our fancy new wake scanners?
You could try, yes.
I'd love to.
You need an 8.
Okay, and then message.
I think that's a
Alright.
system scan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like a
it's-
system, and we get a +5
Yeah, system
exactly.
because
plus.
of these wave scanners.
Yeah.
Systems 2.
+9. Wow.
Yeah. Well, +5 equipment.
Yeah. I won't even try. I don't have it installed. I just let you guys do the scanning.
So yeah, the message they said to Safe Lead was, "You haven't heard The Last of Us, for we are out there in the shadows watching."
Hmm.
I want to jump to their system.
So yeah, they're basically playing hopscotch through the systems, jumping through 3 or 4 systems. Just out of curiosity, do any of you have an interdictor drive?
No.
No.
I ask. What was their names?
Pam and Sam,
If they
Pam and
have it.
Spike. They don't have the anything to interdict a ship and that in space.
Yeah,
Alright.
same.
I feel
Yeah.
like that they're lost to us.
Yeah, they pretty much are. You'll be basically playing chase me and that through all multiple systems and that. You might get lucky and catch them and that, in the Super Cruise, but you are better to drag them out of Super Cruise and then they just keep fleeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I can say is, they're there. Just keep, an eye open for them.
All right then.
And now they know what we're packing.
Yeah.
Well, we've got something they want, so hopefully we'll see them again.
Yeah, they said they will lurk in the shadows and come for us, so I'm
Mhm.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. We need to find out what this key is and what that coded message was. Hopefully the rest of the fleet can help us out with that.
I feel like we have enough smart hats
Hmm.
in there.
Yeah, someone will figure it out. Just need to share the message.
Exactly. So back to our original plan.
Yeah.
Let's go to Omega Mining.
Okay, question. Do any of you three have the background second-hand spaceship dealer?
Nope.
No.
Oh, there's a pity. If you had, you could have got an extra bonus in that for selling the ship.
Okay.
Oh.
But I'm not too shabby in trading.
Basically, this is the end of this adventure.
Alright.
You pretty much when you're selling the ships in the EDRPG, same as the modules, you basically sell them for 75% of the value of the actual item.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I've done it for the Type 6. You've got also a bit in the middle there, which you would have got a bonus of another 2 million if you had the spaceship background, but unfortunately you didn't, so you don't get that. So because of 3 players, it's 670,637 credits each. So rounded
Alright.
up.
I
Nice.
deduct 2,000 for the payment for Pam.
Yeah.
Then let's see what gold is going for right now.
Palladium.
And the palladium, exactly.
The palladium in the actual core book, they do have it, or if you've got the EDRPG up, not the EDRPG, the main in-game markets, you can see what the value of the palladium is at the station. Just basically get the value from the station from the current in-game.
I don't have that up at the moment.
Okay, I'll just grab
Give
it.
me 2 minutes,
Uh,
if you don't mind.
That's fine, I'm just looking at myself. Amiga mining operation.
I mean, we might even find it on EDDB.
Yeah, I've got it here. Palladium. Here you go. 12,423 per ton. I'll just put it in the chat for you.
Thank you.
Each have 20 ton.
That's per ton.
Yeah, 20 tons each.
That's 248,460.
Excellent.
Yeah, and of course, there's another way we can do the crossover between the EDRPG and the main computer game, because the price in the computer game fluctuates depending on the markets.
Right.
And also on the station's needs.
Yeah, and also you could say you can only upgrade your ship at this station if it has the parts you need.
And I was wondering the 8 tons of gold. What is the current gold price?
The current gold price is 9,831.
Divided by 3. That's another 26,216 each. All right.
Great.
Okay, so as I say, you've made a fair few credits on this adventure.
I have.
Yeah, this is good.
Now you've got the adventure points to add on. The adventure points, as I said on the last one, they go towards your rank. I don't think that's enough money.
I failed to put that into my
So
calculator.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. So yeah, on the player character sheets where you got your ranks now, when I started off as novice, basically you'll rank up, and by using the adventure points.
Yeah.
If you go to page 50 on your core books, you will see the actual rank table, but I'll just bring it in for you.
How many rank points did we earn this session?
I'm about to give you that news.
Oh, cool.
Basically, you get 1 point for completing adventure, 1 point for deciphering the message. You get 1 point for fixing the Type 6 engine. You also get 1 point for helping heal Pam. This is to every single person. And I also give 1 point for the seeing the giant spider at the crash site. Can you still see? He's just lost his audio. I'm just going to reload the page. Give me a few
All right.
secs.
No problem.
Silver Sheen, how's that?
Oh, yeah, I can hear Wishblend now.
All right.
Can everybody else hear each other?
I can hear
yes.
you. I can hear Snores.
The only person I don't hear is Dexter.
I don't hear Silver Sheen if he is.
Yeah, they don't hear each other.
Okay. I think it's just a glitch. Yeah, glitch. Hopefully you guys should be able to hear us all now.
I hear everyone, yes.
Yeah, I can hear everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I-
rebooting it again.
Yeah, I don't know what it is today. it just seems to be it's got a problem with it somehow. But yeah, I just posted the adventure points into the chat. So how
Does that
many
go?
rank points do you guys have at the moment?
I
Total of
currently have
9.
4.
Well, I have 4 plus the 5.
So I guess Dexter gets the ice in the back of your head.
I did see the spider.
Yeah, if you saw the spider, then you basically get a point for it. One of you did not see it, unfortunately.
That was me. Yeah, I
So
didn't
you-
see it.
Oh,
So-
that's true. I
So
saw
you
it.
don't get that point, but the other two do.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think that still means that all of us rank up to most different ones, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a skill cap goes up.
Mm-hmm.
That means I can increase my spaceship piloting.
Also, your karma points goes up 1. You also get another karma ability, and your endurance goes up by 5.
All right, that's
Excellent.
Now I can take on that spider head to head.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send you forward.
There's actually one last message that comes in. Basically, as you're basically finishing your work at the station.
Okay.
It's basically a random message coming in that says, "I hear that you are people that like a challenge and get the job done. I have a job that is right up your alley. Meet me at the following system if you're interested. Tommy Small." And the system will be revealed in the next adventure, the Galactic Recovery Agency.
Sounds good.
Something
I
to
wonder
bring
if he's a big guy.
up. Sounds awfully gangster. Alright.
So, yeah, that's the adventure, finished for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it.
Did.
Very much so.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you again.
No
We
problem.
almost had some space combat.
Almost. Someday.
Almost.
I'm sorry
We fight
that I
each
messed
other
it
and
up
get
for
some
everyone.
We tried. We tried.
Yeah, I did try it with some bit harder ships now when I first did a test run of this adventure. Unfortunately, they were a bit overpowered, so I had to downgrade the ships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not strictly combat ships.
No.
Nah,
We might have the weapons, but the shield and armor is a little bit suffering.
but
Alright.
we've still
And
got
agility and distributors.
yeah,
Yeah.
we've still got a few adventures to go. So
Cool.
you've
My
now
weapons are pretty puny anyway.
yeah you've now got the first crystalline key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there is more.
Are there 4 others?
No.
Okay.
All I will say is decipher the message on the Palladium.
Indeed.
It is related to the campaign, but it also can be solved outside the campaign.
Indeed.
So if you know any fellow commanders that are good at cryptography and that, and like working out all the puzzles, you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's definitely a Reddit group for Elite Dangerous that specializes in that sort of thing.
Yeah. As I say, because it is an official puzzle and it's going to go into the newsletter, if you basically solve it, just send a PM to me with the deciphered message, and it will go into the prize, list and that for later.
I
Okay.
feel like the newsletter isn't out yet, right? So we have like a heads up on that now.
You do have a
Mhm.
heads up on it.
Awesome.
The last newsletter is number 2, I do believe. I'll have to just double check. Give me 2 seconds while I quickly do a simple search.
Also, guys, don't forget that you can increase 10 of your skills with a roll of a d10
Yeah.
for each skill.
What I would suggest on that is roll a d10. Make a list of of like 10 numbers. Like 1 to 10, so you know which roll you've got. You roll a d10, and then see where you want to add it to it. Because if you roll, say, a 4, and you're a skill that only needs like 3 or 4 to go up to the next level on the bonus, you might want to put it in that one rather than a different one you've pre-selected.
So we
I
can
see.
roll the d10s first and then assign them afterwards.
Yes, but you whatever you get of the roll is the numbers you add on to your main score,
All right.
and you
Okay.
only get the 10. And every time you level up, same thing, you get 10 dice to roll to increase your stats.
Okay. Should we do that
Cool.
here then? Yeah, exactly. Roll 10d10.
Wow. 3 1s, no 10s. But that's exactly average.
Nice.
Wow.
Good roll.
Thank you.
So yeah, just add them into things. Just bear in mind what I said. If you got a score with a say 50, no, say like a 34, you probably best use like a 6 or 7 to push that over the next bracket. But if you've got say a 49 and you've got like a 1, then you can basically put the 1 into that skill to push it onto the 50, which then puts the bonus from a 4 up to 5.
Right.
I also feel like maxing out on skills isn't the best thing, because then you can't advance it during the sessions.
That's
Right.
true.
So you lose points on that. So I will probably go like to
It depends on the skill cap.
exactly.
Yeah. So if I get
It-
everything 50, then I can't bring
Yeah.
that above 50 next until I get to novice.
Bear in
Exactly.
mind, if you have the natural genius skill,
Yeah.
background, ability, I should say, the skill cap is actually increased by, I think,
Yeah.
10. So where
So-
everything is 50, that one natural skill will be an extra 10, if I remember it correctly, without looking it up.
Yeah, my navigation cap will now be 60.
Yeah.
So if I get my navigation up to 60 now, will it count towards my in-between adventures?
Yes.
All right.
It will count towards the in-between adventure, and then your next one before the next adventure. It's only the ship modifications that you can't use in the next adventure. You have to use the one after.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, well done for leveling up. As I say, last newsletter out is issue 2 of the Distant Worlds newsletter, which I'll just put a link to at the bottom. So yeah, the puzzle will appear either in the next newsletter or the one after.
All right. Our next session will be next week, if I'm correct. Just 1 week from now.
The 9th of February.
Exactly.
Too many pin posts. There it is. So, yep. We've just done the second, The Lost World. So the next one is the Galactic Recovery Agency on the 9th, Saturday the 9th.
All right.
Great.
So yeah, enjoy the adventure, guys, and hopefully you'll solve the puzzle of the crystalline keys as we continue the adventure. And good luck on the puzzle.
Thanks.
One question on the puzzle: would it be possible to get it as a text?
I'll send it over as a text to in the main chat.
All right.
Give me a few moments.
Or do we want it as a private message to us so that we
I
get
think-
a track?
In Discord would be better, because I think then the length of the messages in Roll20 are limited.
I mean, it's like a private chat in Discord. Well, I guess not that anyone watching the stream can just copy it and start doing it anyway.
I guess so. But for that, they have to watch the stream.
It's true.
Thank you very much.
No problem. I'm just PMing you them. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing.
I will compare the ends.
Yeah, it should
One,
be.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, looks complete.
Yeah, it should do the. Yeah. So that's Snork's Silver Sheen's done. Dexter, just yours. There you go.
I was wondering, last session you said that another commander might join us an hour later. What is the status on?
Don't know. It was Tansler from that. Palo Gamer.
Okay.
I think it's a time issue. Because he said he wouldn't. Yeah, because he's in America, I think it is.
Oh, alright.
I mean, he's quite willing to join us at any time in that. But as I say, whether he does or not, it's fine in that either way.
Alright.
So yeah, have fun with the puzzle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will see
Thank you
next
for the
week.
session.
No
yeah,
problem.
have a good week.
Yeah,
See you next Saturday.
see you next Saturday. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
End
Do
transmission.